Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Want to talk to you about a NASCAR Cup race that's going to be coming on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Toyota Owners 400 at Richmond Raceway there in Richmond, Virginia. The weather looks clear, so that is exciting because we've had some weather issues the past couple times out with the Cup Series there at Bristol and Martinsville, two of my favorite racetracks, Bristol Dirt, which was new this year, obviously, and then of course Martinsville. So, huge fan of short tracks. I wish that instead of having so many road courses, that we replaced most of those road courses with short tracks because I think that they produce the best racing. I think that the short tracks really put it back in the hands of the drivers more so than some of the bigger tracks, and I just really enjoy it. I enjoyed the close racing, the beating and the banging, the strategy. The short tracks are really super entertaining, and I don't expect this Sunday to be any different. Now, last time out there at Richmond, and last September in the playoffs, Brad Keselowski spanked him. He was unbelievable last year, last September there at Richmond. Martin Truex Jr. Seemed to have a pretty good short run car or medium range run car, but Keselowski would get him into the long run, which is what I call deep water. Drag him out into the deep water and drown him. He was unbelievable on the long runs last September and really couldn't be touched. I really thought he had a great opportunity to win the championship because that's the same car that he ran at Phoenix, but Chase Elliott was just that much better. But I see Brad Keselowski obviously being a factor in this race as well. So my top five are going to be Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, and Martin Truex Jr. So I'll start with Denny Hamlin. Obviously, tremendous short track racer. Had a great chance of winning last week. Wasn't able to quite hold off Martin Truex Jr. and ultimately ended up finishing third because Chase Elliott got him late for second place. But Denny Hamlin has an unbelievable resume on the short tracks, and he has an unbelievable resume at this racetrack in particular. This is his home track. He runs really, really good here. I expect him to be a big-time factor at this race. Kyle Busch is another one. Runs unbelievably well at Richmond for whatever reason, even in seasons where he isn't running as well. And seems like over the past 2 years now, Kyle Busch hadn't been Kyle Busch, but seems like at Richmond, he is always running really well there. So I expect him to be up front and a factor in this race. Kyle Larson, not known for being great at Richmond, not known for being great at Martinsville, got a top 5 last week at a track that is statistically his worst racetrack. I think it just shows that, obviously he's growing as a driver, and more importantly, they've got the equipment right now. They certainly have the right combination with he and Cliff Daniels at crew chief, and he definitely has what he needs and has a whole lot more than what he had before when he was running with Ganassi. So obviously that's a major factor as well. But I like Kyle Larson to run good again. These two tracks, Richmond and Phoenix, are sister tracks, even though Phoenix has changed the configuration, and Larson was pretty strong there. So I expect him to be really good there again. Here again, of course, Brad Keselowski's always run really great at Richmond, but last time out he spanked him. So I don't think it'll be that much different for him. I think he's going to be up front and be a factor. And then I'll get to Martin Truex Jr. Red hot right now. Won Phoenix, won Martinsville, and his basically turned into the short track king as of late. I mean, he's won almost half the races, in the past, I believe 12 races in the short track game. So he is really coming into his own. He won Phoenix. Like I said earlier in this video, Richmond and Phoenix are very similar racetracks. He won Martinsville. Truex Jr. is always really strong here at Richmond. Been really strong here the past several times they've been at this racetrack. I expect the same thing again. I think it's going to be hard to deal with now. Who's going to win the race? I got Martin Truex Jr. going back-to-back, picking up his third win of the season. That team is red hot right now. They're clicking on pit road. They're clicking on the racetrack. Truex is, driving the wheels off these things and really, is doing a great job out there. So I expect Martin Truex Jr. to get the victory. I got Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, and then Brad Keselowski in fifth. So that's what I have for my top five. Real excited about this Sunday. Can't wait. And looking forward to the race for sure. So let me know in the comments who you got, who's your pick, who's your top five. And again, as always, guys, thanks so much for all your support. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys again really soon. You have a great Wednesday.